Hi there. I'm in Plum Organic Beauty. This is Danica's salon, and I just got my hair cut. She's actually with the client over there, and she said it was okay for me to do my reading, so I'm using this microphone so all the other sounds aren't coming in. But I'm doing my reading from the Gold and Present Daily Inspirational Readings by Sri Swami Satchidananda. There's Danica. And kind of using my one hand here, so trying to bring myself to today's date, which I believe is May 8th. Yeah, May 8th. All right, I just got my hair cut. Very happy with it. Yay. The topic is, what would people be saying about you? If you died this minute, what would people be saying about you? If for the majority of people would feel sorry about your departure, if they would feel they had gotten a lot of help from you and that you hadn't hurt anyone, then certainly God is happy with you and the gates of heaven are open to you. To get God's grace means to get the grace of your neighbors. God doesn't need your worship and service directly. Worship the creation and you have worshipped God. Serve the creation and you have served God. Let us think of these points and see if we can do something to make our life a little better, a little more peaceful, a little more useful. If it is not useful, at least let it be harmless. The essence of all religions is this: just be good and do good. Then God will be happy with you and you will find real peace and joy in your life. I took a workshop once where we actually had to write a letter to ourselves that has already passed. And our letter, then it was letters written from the point of view of different people in your life, creating like a eulogy of what people would be saying about you, and from the different perspectives, from a parent, from a friend, from somebody with a spiritual practice, etc. And to just think about how those different perspectives from the people who know you, how they would share about what they thought about you. And it's interesting to reflect on that. It's kind of, here we are with our busy lives, and we have all this activity, and here I am in Danica's hair salon, and we all have something that we're doing throughout our whole lives that feels like it brings purpose and service to others. And do we feel like it's offering what we have in our hearts that we feel is contributing to the greater good? Do we feel that our actions are bringing that into the world? And I'm going to go ahead and move this just a little bit. And these are questions I don't usually weigh myself down with on a daily basis, but sometimes it's nice to reflect on them, just to get a different perspective about how we're spending our time, what we're doing for ourselves in the world, but also how are we with other people, contributing in our relationships with one another. I feel like I need to reflect on this again, that just the topic. To get God's grace means to get the grace of your neighbors. Serve the creation and you have served God. So that idea of rather than isolating that practice or that prayer for even this unknown entity, if we can practice it within our everyday moments. I'm sitting here watching how Danica has just finished with the client. She's loving her hair, which it looks beautiful. And she's helping offer this organic service to people who, don't want the chemicals, and they don't want all that to be part of their, to get into their body, and there is an alternative. And so that's being of service to people who may have health concerns or simply just environmental, not simply, but who have environmental concerns or care about how all of this impacts the, the flow of all of life. We do have it, we do impact it. So to figure out how can you offer something that helps to contribute to it flowing in a way that's more mindful to you, I think that's serving God. Yeah, so rather than, again, thinking of it only being in this particular, in a church or in a temple, that we have this relationship, it's actually all around at all times. And that's what, Swami Satchidananda, Swami Shivananda, they saw that as part of how to practice these teachings, is not to have it just be in this individual experience, but to go into your communities. Practice while living your life. All of life has these moments, whether we're getting challenged with something, we're struggling, we're having joys. It's all here to help teach us something about ourselves and how to be with each other. And they both recognize that service is kind of one of the highest forms of practice in karma yoga. So, makes me, we think about what do people think about us. And there may be this physical description that people have. I wanted people to see my nice haircut. But we think about, also sharing from our heart and sharing our inner person, not just the outer person, but having people be able to recognize that too. I'm going to bring Danica in here just a teeny bit. Are you there? There's a sign in her window, see, it says, be kind. Be kind. Okay, well, this was an experiment to see if I could do this and be focused in a moving environment. It was a little challenging, so but it was fun. I'm glad I got to do it. So thank you for letting me share, and hope this was useful. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.